Hey y'all, this is Debbie Rosa with Soulistic Granite and Design. I'm actually here this evening just hanging out after our social media group that we're working with, and just it's that rainy kind of crazy afternoon, evening, and oh, look who it is. Oh, hey KJ.
Hey Debbie, how are
you?
That's so
I'm
good
wonderful.
to see you.
Yeah.
You know, man, it is like raining like crazy.
Oh, I know.
Did you look at the street? It is like running down the street. It's like a river out there. So
You need your boots on for
I
sure
am
tonight.
glad we are in here. Okay,
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So it's great. Rendezvous Cafe is like an awesome place. You know what? It's so quaint and a perfect place to be on a night like tonight, having a cup of
absolutely.
coffee while it's
Yep,
raining.
yep.
I wish they had the fireplace going, but they saved that for a little bit. But
For sure.
so Manny is having a great class.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
I can't say enough about Manny. I mean, he's helped me in so many ways on my social media, just getting out of my comfort zone and learning a lot just so that I can actually implement the processes needed to really kind of take my business a little further.
your business. So that's interesting because I had a couple of questions, and could you clarify for me a little bit about your business?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, well, Soulistic Granite and Design. I have been in the business for over, well, with my real estate industry, also working with as a builder and in the building industry for the last 30 years. I've put together my own company, and that's Soulistic Granite Design. And what I do is I help people with their countertops, their design accessibilities as far as the countertops, the floors, the walls, the paint color, everything. I bring it all together so that it helps individuals like yourself. If you were to come to me and you say, hey Debbie, what's going on? I don't know about the different countertop options that are out there right now. What are my choices? What's the difference between the products? How do I use them? What's the difference on pricing? How do I bring it into my home to complement my decor and my accessories?
So it sounds like if I've got like pickled wood cabinets or something, I could pick the wrong color of granite and then neither one would look right.
Exactly. And
Okay,
that's why
so-
when I come to you, I bring I bring a lot of different samples for you so that we can kind of look at all of the decor that you have and really tie it all in together. So you may end up thinking that you want one color that you're comfortable with, and that happens to be the trend, is people feel like they're drawn to one color because that's what they're comfortable with. So then I bring different options in there. I show you with your lighting, your cabinets, your floor, and then we can determine what really looks good in your environment.
Great. That was going to be actually my next question because we just repainted a room.
Right.
Okay. And we would be at the paint store and we would pick out our samples and then we would go home and paint it, and we're going, that's not the same color that it was in the store. It's really not.
Absolutely.
So now you're telling me granite can do the same thing. So you need that
Exactly.
sample in the
Right.
house. Not go to the big box store and buy something without
Right.
it.
And so what I do is I bring the samples to you. We kind of go through the different options of materials with the quartz, the marble, the granite, and then we figure out, okay, this is the right product for you. This is the right colors for you. But you have to realize there's over 1,200 different styles of granite. There's probably about 600 different colors in quartz and different manufacturers of quartz products. So each one has their own that they really represent, and so we have to really figure out what it is that you're looking for. Some people don't like real busy type of countertops, and some people, you know, they really, once they see it, they can really envision it into their home. And so that's the entire process, is really kind of making you feel comfortable with the decisions you're making. And then if you need to, we can go up to the warehouses and we can walk the warehouses until we find the exact perfect one. But then again, I also bring the paint color swabs with us. I have cabinets that I can help you with. I can help you with the floor. I can help you with the tile. Because of what I've been doing for the last 30 years, which is 3 decades, I hate to say it really, honestly, but...
And you look so young.
So that's what I do entirely, you know, and I try to bring my service to you so that you don't have to go outside of your comfort zone into these big box stores and think that you're purchasing the right ones, and honestly, you get home like KJ just mentioned, and half the time it's not really the right decision. So I can eliminate that process of hesitation and bring you into something that you're going to be totally and happy, satisfied with. But KJ, tell me a little bit about what you're doing. I mean, especially with the way the weather is right now.
Yeah.
I know that there's a lot of issues out there, and then also with, you know, fires and electrical things and storms. I mean, everybody needs to know exactly where.
We are right in the middle of storm season, and we're having some heavy rains tonight. And I already talked about the water running down the street.
Right.
You need to slow your vehicle down, because if you're driving along at even on one of our side streets at 40 or 50 miles an hour, and you hit that large puddle, it's going to yank the car wheel, and it's going to hydroplane. But most importantly, it's a common saying, and you'll hear it over and over. You know, turn around, don't drown.
Right.
Don't drive through running water, because it only takes about 6 inches of water to start lifting your car and turning you sideways in the road, or, you know, sweeping you off the road. No, actually floating your car away.
Wow.
It will. It's tires are filled with air, and it's gonna float away. So, and I've responded to several times as a firefighter with people actually driving around the barricade, and the barricade was said, turn around, stop, do not enter. And they're thinking, but I just live on the other side, and it's going to take me 45 minutes to go around. So I'm just going to go. I know the road, and I'm going to be okay. So that's my first thing today is don't drive through the running water. Turn around and find another way home.
Yeah.
Okay?
I don't know if you guys can see all the rain in the background, but
Yeah, it is like, I'm serious. It
you
is
know,
just
with,
running down the street.
with KJ actually mentioning that and all the cars that are really going by, you can see a lot of that rain, that water just piling up as the cars go by. That's exactly what he's talking about. They're driving too fast in this type of situation, and so you really have to value what KJ's saying and put it into place when you're driving. I totally
on
get it.
nighttime, this night, you don't even see the water in the roadway until your car is like hitting, boom, and then you get this jolt. So slow it down a little bit. You're going to be okay. We'd rather you get home or stay at running a little bit longer and have another cup of coffee. Let it slow down. So, hey, there's Amber. Amber, how you doing?
Hi, Amber.
Hey, come on in here.
I just wanted to see what your good advice is with this like flooding that we got outside. I mean, it's literally like the roads are flooded.
We were talking about don't drive through running water. If there's really running across the roadway, stop, turn around, and don't drown. Your car can float away in about 6 inches of water, okay? The other thing is hydroplaning, or hitting these big puddles of water like they are out here, and then just ripping the wheel away from you. So I know that you'll slow down. A lot of times you've got your little kid in the back, so you're going to be extra careful. Your kiddo would rather you come home, right, and be late than not come home.
Does it help to use like the other like settings at all? Because I don't use it very often. But those are only for. I thought they were for snow. I don't use the like.
I get off all my settings. Take off your cruise control. Those type of things you want to get.
But
those
I'm like
off.
the 4-wheel drive. Those others.
The 4-wheel drive is really not going to help you,
right?
because you're hitting these things and it's not going to help you.
Well, I just wanted to clarify because I didn't think it helped.
I also heard that when you have your cruise control on, what happens is that then what it does is actually it'll hydroplane and it'll excel because it's trying, to catch up. Right. So that's what I thought was happening.
So that's a good reason to take that off of there. So guys, just slow down a little bit. Be home. If you got a business or even at home, check your sump pump before you go to bed tonight. Make sure that it's running so that you don't get that water build up. Hopefully this got all the helicopters out of my drain so I don't have to clean them out of my gutters.
We got a lot of time here.
Right? We're doing good. How we
We're
doing?
gonna edit. We're gonna edit though.
Okay.
Because we're getting it almost 9 minutes. Look at that.
All right, we're doing good.
You
So
can talk all day
she
about
is
this.
telling us it's time to go home. So we got to get out of here so that Jeff over here. Jeff does a great job of serving.
Should we all
but-
text you when we get home so you know we made it
Yeah,
safe?
we made it safe. All right, guys.
All right.
Hey, we'll see you around town.
Thank you. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.